Hey everybody, what's up, how's it going and stuff. So it's the end of the year, as you know, unless you live under a mushroom. It's the end of the year, and I always find that the end of the year is a time for reflection, a time to look back on the year that was, and then to make some plans and set goals for the year to come. I know that not everyone likes to do that, but personally I do. I think this is a good year to reflect on because it has undeniably been the most interesting year of my life. Not necessarily the best or the worst, but definitely the most interesting. I have done more this year than I have done cumulatively in the last 8 years. It's been fucking nuts. At the start of the year, I had 4 jobs. I was desperately poor and trying without success to save up for a wedding that looked like it was never going to happen. 4 jobs that I had were, one was a job at a pizza shop. It's a like demon themed pizza shop called Hell Pizza, very popular in New Zealand. Seriously good pizza. Before I left that job, they'd asked me if I was interested in becoming the manager, and I was like, is it really this easy to conquer hell? Boom. The other job I had was 5 days a week looking after 3 young children. It was quite funny going to pick them up from school because all the other little children all thought I was a vampire and stuff. It was kind of hard to imagine me being a nanny, but that is what I did. I did that for quite a long time, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I also had a job building displays early in the mornings for brands such as Bluebird and Cadbury's, where I would go into supermarkets and other shops and build big displays of all their products and stuff. And I also had a job for Vodafone, the phone company Vodafone, where I travelled all over the city and maintained the displays of fake phones. You know, when you go to buy a phone and there's like, you know, ones you can play with and stuff. Yeah, I like built those. That was one of my jobs. Also, I had my online store, which was very time consuming, absolutely wonderfully enjoyable, and I cannot wait to start that again, plus trying to maintain a YouTube channel. So I did at one point end up in hospital with terrible heart pain. I guess the stress was really starting to get to me. Like, I was sleeping strange hours. I was sleeping like 2 hours and then another 2 hours later on. Like, it was a bit nuts, but gotta do what you gotta do. Then I set the goal of thinking how wonderful it would be to visit America, because I really wanted to visit America. And I really wanted to go see Bats Day at Disneyland. Most of the year up until about May was not that exciting. The summer was extra long, so there was a lot of going to the beach and having picnics with friends and stuff, and that was all very lovely. But it was in May that stuff really got crazy. I decided to throw caution to the winds and start an Indiegogo campaign to take a trip to Germany to go to Wave Gothic Treffen to represent the Queen of Darkness brand. Boom. And also to visit Bats Day at Disneyland, and I thought that there was no way in heck it was ever going to work, but it did. So then I furiously had to try to get a passport, which in itself was really stressful, just getting the passport. Good lord. The system that they use in New Zealand for accepting passport photos refused to believe that I was a human. Like, it kept saying that the picture was black and white, so I tried wearing like red lipstick and darker foundation and stuff. No, I was still black and white, and no matter what I did, it refused to accept a photo. And I think I got my passport 1 or 2 days before I ended up going. So yeah, then I found myself in Germany. This is really awkward. Not only am I walking around talking to myself, but I'm in Germany. Oh my god. Oh my god. I spent 5 days, 5 solid days partying. It was the best week of my whole freaking life, and I'm not even kidding. That was amazing. I'll link below if you like to all my like Wave Gothic Treffen vlogs. There are just 3 of them, so you can see the whole story of what I got up to there. Unreal. Absolutely freaking amazing. I went straight from the world's biggest goth meeting in Germany to a few days later I was at Disneyland. I had an amazing time in America, and the couple that I stayed with, hello you guys, Allison and Wyatt, they made the whole experience as incredible as it was, and I could never thank them enough. They were wonderful. They went to so much trouble to take me to all the places I wanted to visit, and so I'd said that I really wanted to try all the, you know, grease ball, the unhealthy takeaways that you can get in America that you couldn't get in New Zealand. And every day I think we went somewhere. Like, I basically got off the plane and went to Taco Bell. God, it was amazing. Oh, I love you guys. That was fantastic. I guess I wasn't so good at vlogging then. I guess I've been getting a lot more into vlogging since then, holy shit. I got to walk down the Hollywood Walk of Fame with all the stars. I saw lots of amazing shops. We went to a shop that only sold Halloween stuff all year round and it was epic. I got to try Cheetos and Fritos and decide which one I like best. I decided that Fritos are for me. I ate so much junk food there, like, it was amazing. But not only did they take me to Disneyland for Bats Day, but they took me to Disneyland the day after as well so that we could just play more and relax, do more of the rides and stuff. On the last day that I was there, I had a little meetup. Kind of threw it together at the last minute because I didn't really realize how huge Los Angeles was and that it would be so difficult to get around. So I kind of had to throw together a little meetup at the last minute, but a few of you came and it was really special. So lovely. God, what a wonderful experience. Just some of the best days of my life. Some of the best days of my life, and I'm gonna treasure that shit forever. Then I very reluctantly had to say goodbye to Alison and Wyatt for a flight to London, where I was planning to spend 3 months in the UK, traveling the country, doing collaborations with other YouTubers, tra-la-la. But instead I found myself going pretty much from Disneyland to a detention center. If you're not aware of the story, I have a video called I Went to Jail, and yeah, you can watch that if you want to hear the whole story. I don't want to explain it all again, but I was only put in this detention center for one night. It was such a fucking horrible experience. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. I do wish now that I'd taken some video or something afterwards. Like I said, I'm only just now getting better at doing vlogs, but all I've got is this photo that I took of me crying on the plane when they sent me home to New Zealand. And I think this picture maybe nicely captures how awful it was and how heartbreaking and sad and traumatic and shitty. I didn't actually think I could cry for that long. I didn't think it was possible. I must have cried for like 18 hours or something, and then I cried for like another solid 10 hours. I cried for like an entire flight, like a 12-hour flight. I just cried. The airline staff were being so nice to me. They just kept coming over to me and handing me like glasses of wine. They all felt really sorry for me. So I got to spend 5 days of partying in Germany with lots and lots of goths, and then I got to play at Disneyland, and then I got put in jail. The day I got sent back from the UK, my granddad died, and there was no funeral for him, so it was like he just stopped being in the world. It's quite a weird feeling. The month after that I spent very despondent. I was very sad. Knew that it was time for a change, so my fiance and I decided to part ways, and I flew back to Germany with 2 weeks warning because it was somewhere I'd had a good experience and I'd made lots of friends here. I've always wanted to spend at least a year in a foreign language speaking country to pick up the language, just to see if I could. So I did. I just packed my shit and away I was. I wouldn't recommend moving to another country with 2 weeks to prepare. Since I got to Germany, I've experienced so much bureaucracy that like I could write a book about the adventures I've had in offices and filling out forms. Welcome to Germany, we have some forms for you, and some more forms, and some more forms. After arriving in Germany, I went to the Merciful Festival, which was unreal. I didn't make any video or anything while I was there, which was a shame. Oh god, I spent most of it like super hungover. Like I was just hungover or drunk the whole time. First night there, it had been a long day getting to Hildesheim, which is in the middle of nowhere, and setting up our tent in the dark, which was great. We had a few drinks with some people, and I thought it was a really good idea if Matthias carried me back to the tent or whatever, and it didn't go so well, did it? It didn't really work out, and the result was me face planting into concrete and going to the first aid tent. So I spent the whole of Meraluna, one of these festivals where you have to look your absolute loveliest, with a big freaking bandage right across my face and like a cut, swollen lip. So there's all these photos of me where I'm trying to hide this giant bandage with makeup and hair and stuff. And we also went to the Amphi Festival, which was before Meraluna. That was amazing. It wasn't as good as the other festivals, but just the fact that I've been able to go to festivals this year, like I'd gone to those 3 massive festivals. God, this is how much exciting shit is now since I went traveling. All my life, as far as bands go that I had seen Peter Murphy performing the hits of Bauhaus. In the last few months since I have travelled, I have seen London After Midnight, Dinah LaKine, Rob Zombie, Merciful Nuns, 45 Grave, March Violets, Nightwish, Christian Death, Combi Christ, The Mission, and almost Sisters of Mercy, and I'm probably forgetting a few. Wow. We also visited the Czech Republic, where I got kicked out of a church for the first time. You can also, there's also a vlog about that you can watch if you like. We got denied entry to the famous Kosnica Bone Church because we look too evil. Just had all these new experiences, some good, some bad. Like this time last year I was grieving for my best friend. Since it's just been this wild ride, I guess, of feelings going whoop, 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 whoop. I guess one of the things that's been the most exciting in recent weeks has been that my channel has gone over 100,000 subscribers and now over 125,000 subscribers. That's a lot of belfry bats, you guys. I think that's wonderful. It's like a extended family just keeps getting bigger and it's awesome. Because of you guys, I feel like now I've got a purpose in my life. I feel like I've got something to focus on and do, and it's a wonderful platform for making other people feel good. I like to make other people happy and to make people laugh if possible. You guys give me a reason to wake up every day and do stuff. I'm still trying to decide on something to do to celebrate achieving 100,000 belfry bats. If you've got any suggestions, please go ahead and say what they are. I've got some ideas, but I've been so busy lately that I haven't had much of a chance to prepare anything. But yeah, already making plans for 2016. Got something fun planned for the new year, because I believe that start as you intend to continue is quite a good motto. I hope you've had a wonderful year. Please do let me know in the comments below what your favourite part of this year was. It's been a year of firsts and new experiences. It's been crazy, but interesting. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have yet to do so, please subscribe to my channel. I make at least 2 videos every week. I've got lots of wonderful fun plans for the new year. I've got heaps of great video ideas, and as always, please go ahead and make any suggestions for videos that you would like to see, because I'm always happy to hear those. Have a safe and happy New Year's, whatever you get up to, and as always, take care of yourselves and be nice to each other, and I will see you in the new year. Bye. America,
Is that your question?
land of the free and home of the brave. I don't know how the national anthem goes.
Wow.
How does the national anthem go?
How's what?
How does the national anthem go?
It's I always get it mixed with
Can
not-
you see?
oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know the words. Na 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 na.